Divine greetings, Masters. Very good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. This is Madhu Soni, welcoming you all to Light and Soul Meditation English Group. Very warm welcome, and thank you so much for joining. Thank you for sharing your precious time, space, and energy, Masters, and very warm welcome. Again, a very happy new year to each and everyone, Masters, and I'm really glad that you all are here for this wonderful session that we are going to hear it from Abhimanyu Yadav ji today. But before we go ahead and start the session, I would request everyone to open your videos and join your hands to welcome the energies of the Masters. Let us give gratitude, regards, and let us pray to the Masters for their divine wisdom and knowledge and for the guidance. We are really very grateful, very blessed, and we are very grateful to each and every master, thankful as well, that they have shared so much knowledge, divine wisdom, and protection and guidance with each and every one of us. Dear masters, guides, guardian angels, and all the masters from all the realms, kingdoms, and world, and masters from Mother Earth, Mother Nature, Father Universe, to all the Guru consciousness, to our great Grandmaster, Pitamaha Brahm Rishi Patri Sir, Mahavtar Babaji, and to all these masters who are connected from the Most High. And we are very grateful, masters. Thank you so much. We ask and pray to you to help us, guide us, and secure this journey that we have taken, the spirituality that we are learning, that we are understanding. We are living this life. You are guiding us all throughout the way. You are showing us the divine path. Keep us in alignment. Show us the right path. May we choose the right path, the truth that is out there, the truth that who we are, the truth that we need to speak, and the truth that we need to choose. Keep us in alignment with our soul plan purpose, and also align us with the highest timeline that we have created for our soul journeys, life journeys, masters. Thank you so much, and keep sharing your divine wisdom, masters. So we ask and pray to you to help us and protect us and safeguard us on this journey. May we always choose the right path, the true path, with honesty, with unconditional love, compassion, and kindness, masters. And we are also very grateful to all the meditators who are present here today, to all the members from Love Light Station YouTube channel and from Light and Soul Meditation English group. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Welcome. So today we have Abhimanyu Yadav ji with us. So masters, let us welcome him. He is a science teacher, a biology teacher, and as well as he is also the principal of a school. And not only that, he had been sharing his divine wisdom with all of us in the Hindi group, as well as some time he had also shared a few times here in the English group as well. So very happy to have him here. He shared his different wisdom and knowledge on Siddheshwar Babaji on the platform of Light and Soul Meditation Hindi group through Guru Updesh Gyan Sarita. If you would like to, learn more about him and what he has taught, Swami Siddheshwar Babaji, so you should actually see the video. Not only that, so he also is very much into nature conservation, and he had helped himself through spirituality, learned many things, still learning. I would say he's a student of life. That is what he's doing at this time and helping each and everyone here. So today we are going to know about what paradox is, or what is what he is going to speak about, uh, you know in terms of paradox, what is paradox, and all those, I would say anything that he would like to share. Let us hear it from him and welcome him. So thank you so much, Abhimanyu ji. Over to you. Very warm welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. So, I would like to start with the wish good morning and good evening. And that itself says everything about the topic called paradox. Because when I say good morning, it is incomplete. Because we all know that at some part of the country, or I'll say earth, and when I'll say only good evening, then also it is incomplete. So, today, when we are talking here, we are talking the akhanda part of our consciousness. That means, like, Sometimes when we try and understand things, we break it into the parts to understand the things, and then we forget to join it back. So this session, when we are talking here, we are talking about joining it back, the gestalt approach of it. Just like we all know that electricity is there is nothing new. And we all know that two parts are there, cathode and anode, or maybe in magnet also. We all know the poles. But what this session is all about today, to give us the vocabulary in everything, it is like that. The dipolarity is there, and when we look it as a whole, it becomes Advait. I'll give you few examples, few words, and you have to see what is coming to your mind. Suppose first word, silent communication. Silent and communication. First word, whatever is coming to your mind, you can simply just think. And you will find that it has a very different meaning. When it is only silent, it is not the part of nature. When it is only communication, it is half part of the nature. And when it is coming all together, we are coming more closer to the nature. So this paradox is not only one, like I will be giving you many. Second example is detached love. Now think about this word also, detached love. If only detachment is there, that's something different. Now, similarly, the way of living. Third example I would like to take is a peaceful struggle. Now, whatever coming to your mind, masters, you can write in the chat box, or we have to understand it that when we only talk about one aspect of it, we do not, you know, expect or accept is as it is, I would say. When I say peaceful struggle, then also you will find that life will be full of struggles, but you have to be peaceful. Just like a fan rotating, something is fixed and then something is rotating in it. All this, now I would like to say, for example, observing participation, just like most of us are doing right now. Observing participation means you're listening altogether, or silent action, peaceful resistance. So, what are all these words altogether? Is to just simply complete that aspect of life which was incomplete in 2016. When we are moving ahead, we are moving toward the oneness, and that oneness will only come when we will be having this serious lightness or detached engagements. Now, I was thinking before the session that what should I say all about it? And then first thing which came into my mind was the heart chakra, that the triangles were opposite. And we all know the Shiva Shakti, yin yang, day and night, good and bad. Everybody knows. But what I am trying to give, or I may be the medium, is that in daily life also we have like this. All the situations, if you will find that they will be having this both things which are very, very polar opposite to each other. Suppose I have made a list of it. Say, for example, if I will say empty fullness, so that means the depth of the things will increase. So this paradox means simply like it can be anything. Like, say, for example, non-clinging love. So when we try and understand this with a very, like, I will add one or two more words to help you to understand. These all examples are coming to one thread. Say, for example, easeful depth. We are very easy and we are very deep also at the same time. Now, effortless or maybe relaxed awareness, relaxed focus. So, when we try and understand these small, small words and we comprehend them and we take them into action in our life, definitely the life will be very different. The sight of taking things will be very, very different. And the behavior will be very, very different. Why? Because we will be having that sense of understanding. And how it came, I'll tell you this. Like, say, for example, earlier, when I used to drive, so I used to get frustrated in India. It happens. Like, most of the time, you will find that somebody is bringing the scooty from one side, then somebody is getting some space, and they are coming from that space and going out. And I was getting restless most of the time. It happened, and then one of my teachers said that this is the swabhav of the road. This is the nature of the road. Why are not you are not able to accept it as it is? That road is there, and you have to be aware. You have to expect that brakes and clutch and race will all together go. You cannot simply take it that only race will be there and there will be no brake. And you cannot simply say only brake will be there, race will also be there. So, what is the essence of the saying is that when we do it while driving a car, also, similarly, we can do it in driving the life also. We have to add this. It can be anything, serious lightness. You may be serious from outside and you may be light from inside. That altogether is making a different word. Detached engagement. You are there and you are not there. Peaceful intensity. There are hundreds and hundreds of things. So I was just simply trying and compiling it day before yesterday and making a message out of it, that is it coming as a meaningful message. And the first person which I sent this message was Paduma itself. And she said that yes, it is very, very meaningful. And it is the way of living, how a seeker or the Siddha, or I would like to say, those who have understood the rules of the nature, that is what we call Siddha. They are living like that only. And we have living example in front of us sitting all together, and she'll be clarifying it. Maybe she'll be simply I would like to say that all of us are living evidence of it. Only thing is to reach out. I am just a bridge today in this quiet analysis which is happening when we are listening and understanding it. So it is just simply that, like, say, for example, I will say that when we are moving towards this, what is happening? Thoughtless clarity. There's no thought, and then clarity comes on its own. So, thing is that we have to simply, to understand it better, we have to simply separate it first, and then we have to rejoin it, so that we will be having very, very, I would like to say, understanding. Like, say, for example, stable questioning. You are very, very calm and anticipation is there, or the open precision is there. So what will happen? We will understand that this is not something which we expect the perfection. We will simply say the world is imperfectly perfect. So what is coming all together is that a new level of understanding will be added to this new year, and we will not be the same. And there are hundreds and hundreds of examples. I can simply share it anywhere, and you all can relate to it. That when you are aware with the simplicity, earlier it was told to us that whenever you have to understand anything, you have to be focused all the time. And now, when we are meditating, we all know that we are becoming aware with much more simplicity. So thing is to simply understand this part of the life, that life is a paradox and we have to understand it as it is, so that we will not fight from this, we will accept it and we will live it like that. Then the next phase will also come in our life. Maybe in 2027 I will be saying, or anyone, I would say any master will be saying just opposite to it, and that will not be the opposite, that will be the paradox of it. So masters, what is being said here is simply to add on this, I would say a few examples, like you can be humble and confident, humble confidence, non-reactive engagement. Just like, say, for example, if masters are having videos of that, doesn't mean that they are not participating. Maybe they may be listening much more carefully and maybe with much more depth by putting their videos off. They can be, and the possibility is there. So, what is the just is simply when you are lucid and quiet. So I can give you hundreds of examples, but all of them are coming back to one and the only thing. Now, then, like say, for example, if you will see the meridians of our body also, like say, for example, this is the representation of Agya Chakra. And you will see this part and this part. If we will separate this part, the female aspect of it, it is not complete. And when we complete this, it is not complete. So what is it is actually not, I will say that this paradox itself is taking us closer to the reality. But here comes a question. There are many more chances to get stuck into these paradoxes. And if you will be understanding it as a whole, there is possibility that we will see both parts of it all together at one site. So when I'm talking about paradox here in the morning from India, and I am simply saying that this completeness brings both the parts together. Now you can look into the incidents maybe, or the thoughts or the words which we are using throughout the days. Like say for example, right from the beginning of the day and up to the sleeping, how many things are there which we are doing with this particular paradox. It can be anything. As I said that, suppose for example, when you are taking care of your own children and you are having, like say for example, one word is caring with non-attachment. Now this is again a paradox. Definitely the flower will be blooming in a very different way. So this paradox itself, I would say that all these examples are coming to one particular way, and that is to accept the polarity of it with oneness. See them as one part. Let us not see them as different parts. So this is what is I wanted to talk about. I can talk about this for next 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, but the same thing will be said in different words with different meanings altogether. It will be coming to one point only, and that is that this way we have to add upon. Like say for example, I'll say that unforced logic, that means it is going to give us the freedom to understand what is being said in different ways. Or I would like to say, whatever we are talking right now, if I'll give one word to this, I will say it is called as open conclusions. Everybody will be understanding it in a very different way, what I'm talking right now. And that open conclusion was already there. It is not like that when I am talking about it, then only it is happening. It is happening every moment. So, dear masters, when we are adding to this paradox, we are simply raising our consciousness towards that particular aspect of our life. That yes, let us see this as one and rise beyond this, so that we will not be able to see them as different identities. Now what is happening is that just like this, if any one of you is having question about it, we can take question and answers, then directly we'll be going into the meditation of this. How it happens is just simply we have to imbibe this. So if anyone, any master is having question right now, we can take it right now and then we'll be directly going to the meditation. Now, if you'll listen it multiple times, maybe once, twice, thrice, then maybe we'll all be able to imbibe it. I myself will be listening it, what is being said right now. And definitely there will be a very different meaning. Just like most of us do it. Like when we read a book, we have a very different meaning after once we read it again and again. Thank you, masters. So if you have any question, we can go about it, or we can go into the meditation, whatever
Thank you.
suits.
Thank you so much, Abhimanyu ji. Very, very glad that you brought this topic, because paradox in itself, I would say it's like how we were like you started with the yin and yang. It's not about that, but still it is about that. Meaning it is like being one with everything, and the duality exists. Like how we say the advait or dvait, meaning duality and oneness. Meaning when you remove duality, you see the oneness basically, or the duality is there but you still find that oneness is there in everything. Where duality exists, oneness also exists. There are two, like the coin is one but it has two faces, right? And as above so below, like how a tree grows, it has like so much height, and like you can see how much it is in width also, when you see how expansive the tree is, and it is actually growing up on mother earth. But as you see the root system, you see the same kind of expansion in the roots, how the tree is expanding with the branches and the leaves. You can see the same root expansive way of the root beneath the earth, beneath the mother earth, right? Meaning we all are like that. The cosmos, the universe that is out there, we also have a similar cosmos within us. So, as above, so below, as within, so without, meaning or out. So, meaning the point is, we also have a universal cosmos within us, and that's the microcosm, as we say, and it is like within us, teaching us that our whole body is like that universe, where every cell is actually collaborating with each other, becoming a organ, becoming a system, from how to say the nerve system, the neurological system, circulatory system, digestive system, excretory system, where or the reproductive system. We all have a you know a network of things inside us, and how we are like, it's so miraculous how this is like all connected. And that is what the paradox is all about, that how we are connected within our own body with everything, we are also connected with the outer world, with the meaning the outer world meaning that outside of our body, how we are connected with each other. Abhimanyu ji might be, like he's a man, I'm a woman. Gopi ji is a man. Himanshu ji is a man. Sonal ji is a woman. But we all are we different? Yeah, we are different. By looking at us, we can definitely say, yes, Abhimanyu ji has this feature. Gopi ji has so and so feature. Sonal ji has so and so feature, or we have, and our habits might also be different. But why are we one here? Because we are all following the spiritual journey. We are all one somewhere. What are we doing? Somewhere down the line or somewhere down the years, we must all have faced certain kind of trauma, pain, and that is why it brought us into spirituality. It's like we are actually portraying the opposite of our own self. We want to like something, but we are actually doing something. We say we don't like this, but we also have that same kind of mentality or same kind of hatred within us only. What we hate about others, we also carry that same mirroring energies within us. When we remove that hatred from within us, we remove that person also from our life, meaning that hate goes away. We accept everyone. So first we start with the accepting everyone at the face value, and then what we do, we go deeper within each and everyone. Why? We want to become friends with certain person, we don't want to become friends with certain person. Certain things we like, certain things we don't. We are actually all the time we are contradicting ourselves. And that is the beauty of this duality, masters, that as you become one with everything, or as you go within your own self, you start becoming one with everything around you, outside of you, right, Abhimanyu? So that's what,
Right.
like,
Like,
yeah, go
say,
ahead.
for example, like when we understand this paradox as a part of life, like non-clinging love and everything, which examples being given, what will happen is we will stop making karmics. Why? Because we'll try and understand on its own that good and bad comes all together. Profit and loss comes all together. We have to anyway keep on moving. Just like a thought is coming. So non-judgmental will be a part of the life on its own with this paradox. See, you can apply it at every small thing and every big thing in your offices, in your mind also. Say, for example, thought is coming, and you are understanding this paradox. Some of them are good and some of them are bad. What is the problem? Then only it is complete. Some of them are negative, some of them are positive, and if you are simply watching it, what will happen? We will break the chain. So this paradox is about breaking the karmic chain.
Wonderful. That's awesome. So, how many of you understood why we are talking about paradox, and do we need paradox in our lives, or it's there? Definitely, he said, right? It's there. We all know the duality exists. We are all with this dual, expression or the bodies. But then, who we are within ourselves, who we are as a man, as a woman, we are all souls, and that is what we need to understand. We are not the man, we are not the woman, we are not the body, I mean to say. Okay, man and woman, this is the like, um, there's deeper truth to it, so I won't go there, because let us focus on the paradox at this time. But we also become male and female because we need to understand that particular emotion or energy or that action that we need to take, because there somewhere we were like, we were not portraying that particular emotion or that particular energy that needs to be there to keep a balance. And that is why for the balance to be there in the cosmos, in the universe, within us, outside of us, we need to have a balance. And that is why, to create that balance, if I am existing here, somebody else will be existing in somewhere else, to balance the weight or balance the wisdom of that is, right, to keep a balance. So everyone in the universe is basically adding on to the fabric of the universe by giving something of their energy to that universal fabric. Anyhow, let's not go more deeper now. I would like to take Sheila ji. Sheila ji, go ahead, please. Sheelam ji.
Yeah, I'll say one line. What
Sure, go
happened?
ahead.
One master came at my home and he stayed for one day. I was lucky enough. He stayed. And then I rose this question few years back. I said, why this bad things are happening and this crime and all that? And he simply looked at me and he said, what do you think? Don't you think it is the left hand of the Shiva? If this is the right hand, can you separate them? You want to cut the hand of the Shiva? I
That's
said,
right.
so
That's
the
right.
consciousness.
Yes. So the
Thanks. I'm
destruction
done.
needs to, yeah, destruction also needs to happen. Only then we can actually create something new. So that is why Shiva exists. What is Shakti? Shakti is also about destruction, but she destructs only when something needs to be created. She also does the same thing. Vishnu also does
Yeah.
the same thing. He's the preserver, but when the
And
time
the
comes,
word
he can also do the same
word
thing.
is constructive destruction.
Yes. बहुत
That's
विरोधाभास
all.
कराते हैं आप. So it's a joke, but then he sent me something, and it was like on New Year. So how to say? it's like kind of a deceitful message, I would say. It brought me to thinking that this is who I am. This is who I am. A paradox, you know. We all are paradox. So it's not only about me, it's about you all also. But then I felt that this is all about me, and he said, maybe it is for you because I was sending and you just sent me the message. And the same thing, wishing Happy New Year to everyone. You know, we also know what New Year can bring, the how the last year went and the New Year comes. But the point is, masters, we all are living in a dual world still now, till today, morning, evening, you know, day and night. Then, if I am here, Abhimanyu is there. Somebody else is there. You know, if I am good, somebody must be bad to give me that, you know, challenge to let us see for how long she can carry this goodness, right? Something like that. So this is all what it's all about, balance, masters. You know, something goes up, something comes down. The point is it's a 6-7. I would say. So here there's a wonderful word that is going on in US. It's like it's a 6-7, you know. Yeah, it's a 6-7, but something is up, something goes down, something increases, something lessens. The point is we are all one, and we all have come from the same scenario. So anyhow, masters, Sheelam ji, I mean, go ahead, please. And then we can go into, you know,
Yeah,
like
Atmavandan to all.
that one then.
The beautiful topic because I just wanted to share a small experience.
Go ahead.
My uncle who was atheist used to always say, Sheila, you should have detached attachment. I used to laugh, and uncle, how if you are attached to someone, how you can say detached attachment? And I could not make out the meaning, as it sounded silly actually, as we always say, this paradox is silly. But my grandchild, when he was 3 years old, was left with my daughter for the summer vacation. I was so worried that she would cry for her mother. Mother is just left for US. And as usual, she woke up. She called for her mother. I said, no, she's gone to the office. Then she said, where is my brother? Then I took her to her brother. She was quite happy. After that 2 months, she never asked for her mother. Okay. So we gave her so much love and attention that when we went to drop her back to America, and as soon as she saw her mother, actually, I thought she'll tell me, Grandma, don't go back, stay with us for a while or something. Minute she saw her mother, she said, okay, now you can go back. It was like a slap on my face. I said, this is detached attachment. You attach when you need, detached when the time comes, which we forget. We get attached emotionally and make ourselves miserable unnecessarily when the world is such that you should learn to attach and be detached when the time comes.
I know,
So
yeah.
just wanted to share
Because, you know,
this.
when you love someone, it is very much connected, very much, you know, emotional. And why it is emotional? Because you connect with that human's energy. That energy is also in motion, where you are actually giving your energy to that person by loving that person, taking care of that person. And then after some time, does that love become less? The love never becomes less. The point is, we find something or the other, but then again, you know, detached love, how he said. So we should, and we should practice this paradox. We are practicing somewhere, but as we grow in spirituality, I think that becomes tough also, because we start getting, or we start becoming aware of every small thing, minute things also, right? Anyway,
No, it
thank
was
you.
a big gift from the 3 year old. After that, I think it applied to so many things in my life and it made me face life much better than feeling miserable and living in these attachments. So just wanted to share. Thank you so
No,
much.
no, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else would like to have any question or anything that you are finding difficult to address or to understand? Your questions are very valuable, masters. Your questions actually help each other, and others also to understand. And maybe we might have the vocabulary, but we are not using it at this time. Maybe once your question comes, we might use those vocabulary or something to help each other understand, right? So if anyone has any question, you can go ahead. Let's take one question more and then we can go ahead. Anyone has any question, masters? What understanding did you get from, or are you able to apply this paradox in your life? Or would you apply, or is it still applying? So my question is, did you see this paradox happening in your life, or are you going to apply, or did you, like, I mean to say, you have already applied. 3 questions, right? It can be more. It's a paradox, right? But then paradox is like you feel it's like very surreal. The sea, when you say that, no, the spirit is within the body and the body is within the spirit. What it is? The spirit is working, but how? We are all within the spirit, or spirit is within us. So spirit is within us. But is there a perfect answer to it? Both of them are correct in some way, right? Yeah, definitely, Sheila ji. Yeah, Sheelam ji. This happens every day in our life. Anyhow, if there are no questions, wonderful. We can go into meditation, masters. So, Abhimanyu ji, you can take us into meditation. I'll share the music. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
So sit comfortably, masters, and with the closed eyes, live this paradox. The breath is coming in and out. And when we see this coming in and out, there is a small gap, which is actually the understanding of it. And we see the breath coming in, focus on that. And when we see the breath going out on its own, do not force. Let it happen in a very natural way. And for few minutes, just be witness to this way of nature. Breath coming in, going out. Focus on nothing. Just simply focus on nothing. Neither on the thoughts, let them come, let them go. Neither on the emotions, let them come, let them go. Allow them. Just like you are, including me, is a transparent body, empty from within, empty from outside, a proper mediator of this coming and going thought, emotion, breath at every level. Let us release ourselves, make us separate from this consciously. Any thought is coming, any memory is coming, let it, allow it. Do not resist. Just simply see, and you will find the span is very small. It changes. Any imagination is coming, let it come. Any fantasy is coming, let it come. It's their routine. Just like liver functions on its own, heart beats on its own, thoughts comes on its own. Just like liver, heart, brain is also working, let it work. Let's not interfere with the working of it. And we simply detach from the working of heart or liver or brain. We are not brain. your separate identity from the brain. Just like we may seem we are one from the brain because of the inseparable nature. Dancer and dance are one. But when the dance stops, see it as a thought coming and going, and you are watching it. A simple seer with more and more relaxed, completely relaxed. Relax your forelimbs, hind limbs, arms, neck. Relax your jawline, your eyes, forehead, ears. With the spine straight. Completely relaxed. Just empty direction. Everything is happening on its own. And let it happen for these few minutes of meditation. The silent comparison which is going on, let it come, let it go. And you will find that this structure which is forming is formless structure. Very dynamic, very living. Thought coming, feeling coming and going, emotion coming and going. That formless structure, let it. Do not force. Be non-judgmental and observant at the same time. Observing and non-judging. With compassionate honesty, acceptance, this intentional pause in the meditation is important. The effortless attention which you are giving to nothing. In meditation, there is no relation, no post. Come out of all it. all of it, even from body consciousness. When you are within the body and outside also. When you are outside the body, within also. Be so easy that everything is coming is not the part of it. Easy. That effortless effort. And now comes the state of unmoving awareness. A bridge is formed. Alignment is there with a relaxed body and relaxed mind. And all the dust is settling down. With this relaxed focus deep inside us. Just feel a settled wonder with ecstasy. A very quiet analysis is happening. Every body part is working on its own. The muscles, the bones, the cells, everything is going on its own in a open, disciplined way. The nature's discipline. Silently observe it. Be witness to it. Just simply see her doing nothing. More calm with the flow. Just see, observe nothing. The heart is beating on its own with contraction and relaxation. The paradox of beating of heart with relaxation and contraction. Be with it. More calm, more easy. Let go of everything which is coming to the mind. Let go of everything. Be easy. More calm and calm. Let us go with the flow of thoughts, emotion. Relax. Slowly and slowly come out of the meditation, masters. Just be aware of your surroundings and slowly open your eyes as soon as you're comfortable. Hug yourself. Say thank you to the universe, to the group, to the energies of all the masters, and to the co-travelers, the meditators, the divine thought of light and group meditation, group light and soul, and everyone, to your family members. Slowly come out of your meditation, masters. Rub both your hands and come out of the meditation. You can open your video for a minute. Yes, thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Masters. Thank you so much, Abhimanyu ji. It was a very wonderful meditation. Sorry, I could not sit today, as you know, a little busy, but I was hearing, and it was very, very soothing, very calming. So thank you so much. And anyone has any questions on the same topic, or any questions or any experience sharing, Masters, if you would like to share your experiences, or if any questions, I can also help, and even Abhimanyu ji also. So anyone has any question or experience sharing at this time, please do raise your hand, Masters. Any experiences that you felt, or some thought came into your mind? Shriram ji or Sonal ji, Anu ji, anyone? Anything that you all got or you felt? Oh, let me give one.
Atmananam,
Then Sonal ji.
master. आत्मवंदन अभिमन्यु जी, आज का तो ज्ञान अच्छा था, बहुत अच्छा था। पर आज कोई एक्सपीरियंस तो नहीं हुआ है, ऊर्जा बहुत है, बीबी ऐसे कि बैठो ज्ञान ही करते रहे, सर ऊर्जा आ रही है, इतना अच्छे बहुत ऊर्जा है, आँख ही नहीं ऐसे खुल रही है।
क्या बात है। Yeah, and also, Masters,
thank you.
Wanted to share, and I totally forgot, but we also are running into, like, basically the full moon energies also, okay? The full moon energies are also there, quite intense. So thank you to Abhimanyu ji, that in the midst of so much, busy schedule, still he helped us with the session today. So very, very thankful, Abhimanyu ji, grateful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sonal ji. Thank you so much. Sheelam ji or Anu ji, anyone, or Himanshu ji, if you have any question or anything, any question, not necessary that you have to ask a particular question from paradox itself or from the meditation, anything. Sheelam ji.
Nothing. It was a beautiful meditation and a beautiful topic, which I think was a very big eye opener for most of us, because we could never understand these paradoxes and used to wonder what silly it is, but how deep it takes us to understand the beautiful part of life.
Correct. Thank you so much.
I will give one example later on, but first 1 or 2 questions, and then I'll tell you one very big answer which came through this meditation session.
Wow, that's great. That is wonderful. Yeah. So, Himanshu ji or Anu ji, anyone has any question? Anything that you have? If anyone has any question or anything, Gopi ji as well. Um,
Pranam, ma'am. No question. Feeling happy and awesome. Thank you. Gratitude.
Thank you so much. Gratitude. Himanshu ji, do you have any question or anything that you want to ask?
No questions. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. So then, yeah, Abhimanyu ji, you can go ahead with your, something that you found, like any
Okay.
the answer that you.
So I floated a message to the family members, and one of them is a doctor in Delhi, capital city of the country, very educated. And I received a message in between the meditation when just we were coming out, and like I was much aware also.
Mm-hmm.
So I read that message, and it was just simply written. See the abusive word, maybe just simply first alphabet of it. And then in the meditation, it came to me, what if they would have written something good also? How is it going to impact us? Nothing is going to impact us. So we can rise above both of these in the
Yes.
sort.
Yes.
Once we live in the paradox, we understand it, I would say. Then how does it matter that somebody is saying very good, somebody is saying very bad? Let's meditate on both of it. What's the problem?
Yeah. So that is what some certain times, we all feel. So this is it's a thoughtful consideration to this wonderful word called paradox, where the meaning of paradox is basically, the opposite of each other, right? The opposite of each other. The point is, definitely someone can use a bad word, a negative word, abusive word, and someone can use a positive word, but that same person will use the both words, something good, something bad.
Right.
Very similar to that. Like I was also, when I was listening to you and I was cooking actually, I had something very important to do today. So that's why I did not take the class, but Abhimanyu ji helped us. So the same thing, when I was sharing that, Sonal ji is a female, I'm a female, Abhimanyu ji is a male, Gopi ji is a male, Himanshu ji is a male. The point being, they are all males and we are all females. Like you all understand, right? But then, do the males only have like the action energies only? No, but they also have love in them. Very similar to that. Do we all only, like the women only have the shadow energies? No, but we also have the sun's energies also. Meaning the moon, the sun, the moon, Ida, Pingala, as they say. We have the divine feminine, divine masculine energies. But who we are the souls. So we carry both the energies. We are in itself a paradox. We are existing. We are on Mother Earth. If there was no grounding activity of Mother Earth, no energies, we would be floating here on Earth itself. Like how we go onto the moon, we say that moon should be very grounding, it has the gravitational pull. But if we go on the surface of the moon, we will jump, as like when we are walking, it will look like as if we are jumping. Meaning, we are living in a paradox world, a paradoxical world. Everything is like that. But then the point is, when we go more deeper and more deeper, we will actually come to this point of Kaivalya Darshanam, meaning the point where we all become one, we merge into one, we merge into oneness. And that is what Yukteswar Giri Maharaj has told us about. A great
Right.
master, right? So,
So at the same time, I will say that this is not coincidence. At the same time, I received a very good message also
mhm,
from Buaji. Now, same two family members are there. She is teaching somewhere in USA, and what happened is that then Kabir Sahib has also talked about this. That tu shabdo ka das re jogi, tera kya vishwas re jogi. That how we have to come out of this duality of existence and accept it. What is the problem? Just
correct.
like, I was listening to one of the videos someday. And in India, just like somebody, there was a female singer, and somebody gave them, like, say, for example, to the male singer, somebody gave 20 rupees note, and to the female singers, they gave 50. And then he was joking. He was joking in Hindi because he was हास्य कवि. So he was saying कि भगवान ने इनको थोड़ी मिट्टी ऊपर दे दी, हमें थोड़ी नीचे दे दी, difference कहाँ है? So he was just simply laughing with a good sense of humor that yes, I am standing just like, very close to the nature right now at this moment. And the difference is not about the physical, just like Ma said. It is all about the balancing it, the energies. Thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity, Ma, and to everyone, I would say. It will happen on its own by this session. I have seen, I have witnessed it. Whatever is being told by any one of us, it start happening. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Himanshu ji sorry, not Himanshu ji, Abhimanyu ji. I'm so sorry, I don't know how this name came. But anyhow, Himanshu ji is here, so that's why. Because we have been now talking to Gopi ji, Himanshu ji, and sometimes, I call somebody else some name. So I'm sorry, and this is happening with me. It's a paradox, right? It's a paradox. The teacher is Abhimanyu ji, but the student is Himanshu ji. I know he's not, but still, we all are there. So we are actually creating so much paradox. The point is, we are all one masters. That is what I want to say. Nothing more to it. I don't want to add more to it. But yeah, it's a wonderful time to understand your own self, that we actually portray this paradox within ourselves. And once we start knowing, so there's this wonderful question. If you give me 1 minute time, and I would like to share this. Certain times we don't like people, like one example that we gave, right? We don't like people certain times, certain people, not everyone. So with certain people, we gel very well. We want to be their friends. We want to live with them. We want to go out with them. We want to laugh with them. We can do so many things with them. But certain people, we can't even digest, not a little bit, And why that happens? Because there is something in that person that irks us, IRKS, irks us, or triggers us, right? Why that happens? Because that is your own bad behavior that you see in somebody else, that is being reflected by that person in your face or to your face. And then that is the thing we need to understand, that the paradox exists there. At that same point, when that person is irking you, triggering you, or saying something that you just hate it like anything, like like that feeling, it's like you don't want that. But then what do we say? We say, you, Hindi, like in Hindi, I'm a Hindi speaking person, so I will say, तुम कभी नहीं बदल सकती है, तुम कभी नहीं बदल सकते, right? You won't change, you will remain the same. Really, and for a person, a male figure or somebody who uses abusive word, just ask them, what are they going to say? The point is, they are just reflecting what we don't like, that is within us. Meaning, whatever we have, the negative side of us is being shown by that person. And that is a paradox. We think that we are all doodh ke dhule, we are all fine, we are all good. But no, we actually need to accept this. That is what some time ago, 5 minutes ago, Abhimanyu ji has said, that, why can't we accept that, yes, we carry these traits? So we need to accept and understand that, yes, we do come with shortcomings. We do come with certain, negative attributes. But then why are we here? We are here to clean those attributes, to remove those negativity from our mind, body, and soul. And that is why we are incarnating time and again. So once we are done with every negative attribute being cleared from our mind and body, or we are not creating more karmas, or we are not see, the karma still would be creating, but you need to exhaust your karma, and you are not taking revenge. You're not creating like that kind of karma where you are actually, okay, you did this to me, let me also show you how, like, what I'm made of, and I can also give you so and so. But then when you do that, what are you doing? You are again creating that cycle. So we are not to create cycle, but we also need to know that in all these paradoxes we exist. This world that we think is not here, or it's a world full of illusion, but this world still exists. And that is what Shaivism, Shaktism, meaning people who follow the Shakti Sampradaya, Shakt, and Shaivism, who follow Lord Shiva, Vaishnavism, who follow Lord Vishnu, they all have started believing that yes, the world exists. Earlier, it was said that the world does not exist, but even the Kaivalya Darshanam people, Vedantic people, they are also saying that yes, it exists because it has to, because it is behaving like an object. We are still living with many things, non-living things that are there, which are the object, and they can still talk to us. Everything talks to us, right? We are living in a paradoxical world. Anyhow, thank you so much for hearing us and hearing Abhimanyu ji. Thank you so much, Abhimanyu ji. So we can end the session now. I believe we are all, done for today. So tomorrow, today is Friday, right, Masters? Yeah.
Yes.
Today is Friday. So tomorrow and day after tomorrow, there will be no class, Masters. I know it is Purnima, but I'll be busy tomorrow. I have to leave my daughter to college. So I'm actually off to college, her college, and I'll be very, very busy. So tomorrow I won't be, but yeah, we'll definitely make sure that you get, the meditations, or if possible, I will try and put some meditation master with you all so that you can come and meditate. I don't know if Abhimanyu would like to give meditation Sunday morning. Your Sunday morning. Today is Saturday morning, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So will you be available tomorrow? I'm not sure. You tell me. Okay? If you want to.
Let me see.
Otherwise, because it's Purnima. Yes or no?
Like depending on the schedule, like
Okay.
sometimes we have to.
Yeah, you let me
So
know.
I'm planning with family
Okay,
this
yeah.
time.
So that's okay, no problem. So we'll see, Masters. I can't do, I know. So either ways, we have Saturday and Sunday. We always keep off. But yeah, so I'll see what I can do. If not, definitely you'll get the meditation from the recording, and or I'll ask someone to put the music and we can all come together and meditate. If by
Yes.
evening I'm free, I'll definitely come and put the flyer and I'll give you the meditation. That is from my side. That's what I can do, but I'm not sure. So, and for the Hindi class, Masters, definitely the Hindi class is on. Tomorrow it is again Abhimanyu ji's session, like evening. Oh, yeah, evening. That's why it would be a third class in a row. So, yeah, thank you so much, Abhimanyu ji. So, we'll meet, next week, Masters. If not tomorrow, definitely we'll meet next week. Okay. So, till then, Masters, stay safe, stay happy, healthy, and vibrant. Let us meditate together with everyone. And also, let us meditate by ourselves with our individual energies. Let us be filled with unconditional love, compassion, and kindness. Let us teach meditation to everyone, awaken everyone, and do our much needed inner work every day, Masters. Thank you so much. And thank you, Abhimanyu ji. Have a good night,
Thank you.
Masters. Good day. Thank
Thank
you.
you.